Okay, welcome back, beautiful beings. Today I'm going to cut up this bag. Dollar Tree. These two, put these to the side. You can use this later, and you can use something to make that, use that too. I'm going to put them back in this bag. What we're going to do is figure out if I want this, just to make sure I get the two gloves in the picture, okay? So we're gonna have to cut some of that off. But I'm gonna Mod Podge this piece down to this piece. And then probably cut after that. And the same with this. What'd I do with that? There it is. I'm gonna Mod Podge this piece to that piece. Okay? then I'm going to straighten the edges. I just want his gloves. See that? I just want his gloves in there. That's it. Okay? And that's why I chose a bag, because he won't fit on a cereal box. He's way too big for a cereal box. Okay? Okay, beautiful beings. Look what I got. I got a box. Okay? A gift box. Right? So I'm going to glue. Well, first I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to cut the edges out. All these are going to be cut out. Then I'm going to glue this to that. Then I'm going to sew around it. Okay? And then the Dollar Tree bag is going to go on the back. Okay? That will be covered up with something else. Probably wrapping paper or something. But what I wanted to show you, and the same thing we'll do with this one. Right? But we need a spine. I have this. That's about as long as a picture. Okay? So I'm going to glue this down to there. I should probably show you the steps as you do them, huh? And then glue this down here. Then I'll trim the bottom here. And then I'll trim the top. But I'm going to keep these because once those are glued, I can tuck them in after I glue this down and this down. I can tuck it in there. Okay? That way we have a fold. Okay? I'll show you as I go. I hope you understand. But first I have to take all these off, cut these off. And remember, you can use these for pockets later on too. Okay, when you cut these off, so don't throw them away. Okay, beautiful beings, I wanted to show you what it's going to look like after you cut the tabs off the box. Okay? And this is what it's going to look like after you glue it down onto the box. Okay? And this is what it's going to look like after you cut it. Okay? I just want to go along the steps so you don't get confused. Okay, beautiful beings. Make sure your covers are the same size. Very important. Okay? They must be the same size. Okay? Very, very important. So we got our front cover done. And we got our back cover done. Now I gotta figure out how I want to incorporate the spine. Okay? Because it's gonna go right here somehow. And I'm trying to figure that out. When I figure that out, I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings, I wanted to show you. This is a spine. Okay? Make sure you measure it, mark it where you have to cut it so it's the same length. Okay? You want it the same length. See how I have to cut that right there? So it's equal amount of length, right? Then after I do that, I'm going to take this and glue it down so that shows on this side. Okay? Beautiful beings, I got you going every which way, don't I? Right, I got that glued down. Now we're going to flip it over. Remember, this is the spine. If you hear me chair squeaking, it's because I'm raising up and down to see if you can see. Right, I'm just going to take some Mod Podge, put it on here, and this spine is already thicker. It's as thick as I wanted it to be, so that thickness part worked. And it's probably too much glue, but I might as well just stand up. These bigger journals are a pain in the butt to record, kind of. If this thing would be working, right? I wouldn't be having this problem. Alright, my table mount. I was talking about my table mount. So we're wrapping it up so we don't have to worry about covering this up, the edges, okay? Make sure you have a napkin when you use a Mod Podge. Now we're going to do this end. Okay? Just going to put the glue right here on the wraparound from the side of our bag. That's what we're using. Side of our bag, because it has that pretty flannel print on it, as you can see. And there we go. see. And I still got to figure out the other. I don't know if I'll knock the paintbrush off the Mod Podge, but I'm going to show you. I'm still going to get the glue off there. I can't show you on this camera though, but I'll show you that part. Push the Mod Podge over. There goes the paintbrush. They roll off. Alright, and they're backwards. This is the front of the journal. Well, it's really a photo album, but just so nobody gets confused, I'm just going to say journal for the new ones coming in watching my videos. Okay? And that's what it's going to look like. But I'm doing something different. Good. I'm going to glue this on the inside somehow, like this. Okay? So it's going to have a flap. I'm going to glue this down so it has a flap to open, like this. Okay, so it's going to flap like that. But I got to figure out what I'm going to use. I don't have enough on this side, I don't think. I know it's going to be wide. She's going to have a lot of signatures. So when she gets older, she can add her own signatures if she wants. But see, there's a flap there. But I'm going to put like probably 2 signatures in. And probably have 3 or 4, no more than that, in each signature for the photos. Okay? Alright, so I got to figure out how I'm going to, but I am going to put this on top of that and glue that down too. But I'm thinking I need more of a flap, so I'm going to have to come up with something else to glue more down so it doesn't get wore out. But that's where I'm at. Okay, beautiful beings, I showed you how I did this before, and I showed you if you didn't have one of these, just get a ruler and a butter knife. Okay, all I did was make a crease here, and then a crease over here for the bend. Hopefully it worked. I don't know if I have to do the other side. I didn't want to do the other side. And it's straight, hopefully. Let's see. Is that even? Yes, good. Because I've screwed them up in the past. But what I did that for was this. Okay. These 2 flaps will be glued down, but I'm going to do something else too. I just wanted more flap. So now, I probably should have showed you this one. So now I have more flap to glue down. See? That's right along the edge. So I got like 1.5 inches, maybe, the flap. This side, it was shorter, so I was worried about that side. This side probably got 1 inch. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna glue that down, and then just over it. But I gotta measure this next. So I want this trimmed off there and trimmed off there. Okay. I don't care about the sides. I just care about this. I want it to be even. Okay? Alright, beautiful beings. I got you on the long version, but I'm going to end up putting you on the side. Okay? So you don't have that stuff on the sides. I'm just doing it on the side of the crease. I'm making sure. There's the crease. Okay? Making sure I'm putting it on this side of the crease. All the way down. We're doing the front one first. I'll probably fast forward this, okay? Just wanted to show you the process. Line that right up sure it's good. It's not down there at the bottom. A little bit more down, I think. And that's good right there. So I can fold it. I hope this works out, beautiful beings. I didn't even take the time to look it up on YouTube if anybody's done this. So I really hope this turns out. But I think it will. I think it will. I'm going to get this side view. See? Can't fit the whole thing. It's pretty big. But I think it's going to be cute, cute, cute. I really do. Let's see how that's... Yep, and this one's not staying down. So what I'm going to do... Well, I'm going to need heavier stuff, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put stuff on top of it until it dries. Then I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings. I'm going to do my best. This tripod, not hit it, okay? I got the Dollar Tree paper bag here. I screwed up, okay? I don't know what I was thinking, because I could have sewed like here and then turned it, stopped and then turned it, sewed after I did this, but I wasn't thinking. But anyway, here's this. This is what it looks like, okay? This is the cover. Got the spine down, okay? Now we're gonna do the front, or the inside, sorry. But I measured these. These are gonna go like this. I'm gonna flip them this way. And I'm gonna glue this down here, okay? But before I do that, I'm gonna take some of this and lightly coat all of it with the gold, okay? I'm gonna do the whole thing in gold, and that's just gonna be the backdrop of this, okay? Because I'm afraid now to glue down the wrapping paper, because you know how wrapping paper has that gloss on it. And seeing I'm not sewing down the inside, I'm afraid it won't stick. That it will come up on the edges. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go take this pure gold, okay? And I'm gonna lightly go over this. And then, when that's dry, I'm gonna glue it down. Then I have stencils, okay? So I thought it'd be neat if I get some gesso and use the stencils, because I haven't used them yet. And I got all kinds of stencils, okay? They got all kinds of different stuff on them. So I thought that'd be an awesome idea. I got all kinds, right? So I can use up stencils, and it'd be pretty neat. And then I would have to decide if I'm gonna put like a card here. I could put a card on here, glue it on, that I should have sewed on too, for a pocket in the corners or whatever. But I'll figure it out. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint these all gold, and then let them dry, and then I'm gonna glue them down, and then I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings. I want to add a punch right here. So I'm gonna go in as far as I can. And I really don't want to do it on his hand, but I'm gonna have to get the metal. So I'm gonna do a punch there. And I think on this one I'm not doing lace. I think I'm gonna do ribbon. And then I'm gonna put the sides as close as I can together. Okay. Hopefully I can do this without laying down. Keeps moving on me. There, I got it. And then I'm just gonna go, see, I moved it. I moved it. Alright, I'm gonna push that back down. Find the hole, which now I can't get to. I can't get to it. There, that's about right. I'm just gonna make a little indent because it's not filling the whole thing. See, I made an indent there. I'm gonna come in here, and that was out more. So I'm gonna put it right there, and voila. Should be even. You see right through them. See? Oh, you can't see. Okay? So you can see right through them, right? And I'm gonna put ribbon on this one, but here's the inside. I can get you out without shaking you too much. There we go. And I didn't put a lot of paint on. As you can see, you can still see some of the brown. And it's like we got three textures. We got the paint, we got the paper bag in the back, and we got wrinkles. I like it. And then I'm gonna go up here along this with white, okay? But I'm gonna do that with my finger, just on the inside, not on the outside, because on the outside here, if you can see, I already did that before I sewed it. I did it with gold paint, okay? Right along the edge of the whole thing, right? But I think I'm gonna do a video and end this one on just on the stencils, because I got like 6 different stencils, okay? And then after that video, I'll show you how to use them in here, okay? Because if I keep going, this video will be overdue. And then I'll have to fast forward and cut stuff out that you won't be able to see, and I don't want to do that, okay? So have a wonderful everything.